Let's see. Hello, hello. If you are here swinging by our page, let me know. Trying to go live. I'm refreshing my screen right now. If you can hear me or you can see me, let me know. Let's see. Let's see. I think we are live. If you're live, if you are here listening to the live, just let me know. How are you guys? I wanted to come in and talk to you today about building a community around your fashion business. So I've been doing this series of videos, right, about different things that I consider to build my fashion business. It's called the why and how I'm building my fashion business. And the reason I'm sharing this is because hopefully it would inspire you or it will help you in some way. Maybe it will give you some ideas. I just want to share with you my experience around this and hopefully, again, like I said, inspire you or give you some ideas that could help you in your fashion business. So I talked in the first video about working from wherever. That was one of my big whys in my business. Then I talk about passive income because I wanted to generate passive income, and I can link those videos below in case you want to watch them. And today I want to talk about this issue of building community. So I don't know if you heard this maybe in a podcast or in a different video that I put together for you, but in the beginning of this whole journey, right, when I started styling people and I started to, go more on my own, and I decided to open my business on my own, I realized I needed a lot of support in the business side of things, right? There were a lot of fashion groups out there, talking about colors and collections and different fashion, amazing fashion things, but no one really told me like how to build a business, how to put together a website, how to get the next client. So I struggled with that in the beginning. Like I knew how to do styling. I was always being referred clients from previous projects, and that was great, but there was so many different things that were in the air. And I started, like I said, going to all these different fashion groups, but no one really addressed that business side of things. And I noticed along the way that a lot of different fashion entrepreneurs that I met who were awesome at design, at their creative thing, at their craft, they were struggling with this area as well. They needed to know, how to do Facebook, how to do social media, how to put a website together, how to do a press release, all these different things that no one really talked about. And I just started having these conversations with people, and I started learning all of this separately, right? Other business with other gurus and mentors from the business side. But a lot of things didn't apply to my business because I was in a fashion business and things were a little bit different. So I decided to start having these conversations with people. People started asking me like, hey, I noticed that you're doing email marketing. How are you doing this? Or hey, I noticed that you start doing these graphics. How do you do that? So people started asking me about all these fashion related fashion business questions. And so I decided to open a group, and we started having those conversations there. And that has evolved nowadays to having our community, the Fashion Entrepreneur Club, and also our membership. So the reason I'm telling you this is because building community has been a huge thing for me since the beginning, not only because I needed it, but also because I wanted to help those people around me. Like I've met people who do beautiful gowns, right? Or they have an amazing product, if they're a fashion or a beauty product, but they're struggling with getting themselves out there and promoting themselves and making enough sales because they're lacking that business knowledge. So I think community, when you're building your business, if you are a fashion entrepreneur, most likely, right, because you're listening to this video and you're selling a product or you're selling a service, you have to build community around that, okay? Whatever you're selling, you have to build a community around that because that's gonna put you in the map, okay? You have to give that extra thing to your customer so you can build that relationship and you can be really, create that transformation for them. So let me give you an example. A lot of like beauty products are doing this nowadays. For example, products that help with acne, right? They're doing a great job at not only, focusing on the transaction of, hey, here's the product, this is how much you spend and that's it. They were building a community around it. So what does that mean? When you go to their website, they have a lot of testimonials, they have a lot of before and afters, and then when you purchase the product, they have email marketing. Someone is checking with you every so often. They're making sure that the product is working for you. Some of them, they even have doctors working with them who are really giving you that support along the way. So it's kind of like you're working with a dermatologist, because a lot of them are, but you're only paying for that product. So creating that community, right? Some of them are even creating a Facebook group where you can join in, and then you talk to other people who are using the product, and then people, I'm going through this, what can I do? People help each other. So it's invaluable, really. When you create that extra thing around that service that you're offering or that product that you're offering, you are going to win. And the difference between a product and yours, because let's face it, right? Let's say you do gowns, or you do, you have a brand of bathing suits, whatever it may be, right? It's really hard to differentiate yourself. There's some things, maybe the history behind it, or maybe let's say it's just you do business in a sustainable way. There's different things you can help you, but we need more than that, right? If you really wanna get involved with your customer, if you really want to help them, you have to offer them more, and community is the way to go. If you want to build a brand, if you want to build awareness, if you want people to know about you, to talk about you, to recommend you to other people, I think you have to take that step and really create community. And this is a lot of people, because I don't know how to do social media, or I'm not really an influencer, or whatever, they stop themselves, and what they're doing is they're hurting their business, and they're not generating the income that they should, and they feel stuck, and it doesn't matter where you are in terms of how many customers you have. You can start building a community from scratch. It's no problem. As you keep building, you'll keep growing, and you'll keep getting better, and you will keep getting better at it as well. So that's another big why in my business, creating community, not only for myself because I needed it in the beginning, but also for my people, because I knew they needed the help, they needed the support, and I wanted to be there for them, because I wish I would have had someone in the beginning, right, helping me as well. So for example, I have a lot of designer friends who make gowns for weddings, for example. So how can you build community around that? Well, there's so many different topics around getting married, right? There's so many different things. Creating a blog where you can answer questions, recommend things. Maybe you can create a Facebook group where all the brides that are buying your gowns are in there, and they can ask you questions, they can get updates from you, they can help each other out, they can refer people. Like, you can create community in so many different ways. So let me know, what do you think about this? Let me know if you're doing it in your business. Let me know if it's working out or not. And also let me know what other things are important for you when you're building the business. Like I said, for me, has always been part of the business. I always want to be there for my customer. In this case, for the styling side of things, I have a group. I have different products and different things that I do to help them. And in the fashion entrepreneur world, I have my group as well, and I have a membership, and I have all different things, because I want to provide that community sense. How can you provide that community for your audience? Okay, let me know in the comments. I will share the previous videos below, and if you want to join our free Facebook group, I'll leave a link below too as well. Let me know what you think, and if you watched till now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll do another video next week when we'll go over another topic. But like I said, let me know if you have any questions or how is it working out for you. Just let me know. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your Friday. I messed up the day the other day. Sometimes days go by nowadays and you don't know what day it is. But today is Friday. I hope that you have an awesome weekend, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye guys.